All right, y'all. So I am currently on my way to one of my final doctor's appointments before baby boy arrives. And I really wanted to get this video filmed because I know I promised you guys just videos talking about the curriculums that has been truly helping us when it comes to being a working homeschool mom. And I am so excited about this curriculum. This is our new history curriculum, and so far we are loving it. I heard about this curriculum from my friend Megan over at Pennies and Salt. She rants and raves about this curriculum, and I'm just like, okay, I have to check it out. And it is Biblioplan. I had never heard of this curriculum prior to Megan talking about it, and what a blessing this curriculum has been to our home with me working now. One of the things that I love about this curriculum, I'm about to unbox it right now, but one of the things that I love about it is that it's 3 days a week, y'all. And that works so well with my schedule, knowing that I work 2 days a week, one of which is the weekend, but the other one is actually during the week. And then I have a day where we're just out and about the entire day, and we are running around all day. And so to have a curriculum that is set for 3 days a week, I don't have to do any modifications to make it 3 days a week. Like, that's what it's set for. And for it to be rich and just deep and able to use with my kindergartner all the way to my middle schooler is amazing. Now, what I got, I'm going to be doing like a full review on the actual curriculum once we have used it a little bit more. We're at week 3 right now, and so far so good. This curriculum is available online for you to print the samples. And it's like 3 weeks worth of samples. So we've been doing the 3-week sample, and I knew, like, after the first week, I'm like, okay, I need to call them and order and get all the things. And so we got a box to unbox, and I wanted to first of all thank Biblioplan for sending me some of their stuff. But we got the Biblioplan Family Guide Year 3 for Early Modern. And this is U.S. and world history from 1600s to 1850. And so it is talking about U.S. history. And I wanted to show you guys. I don't know. Hold on. Just one. Here we go. So as you can see, the weeks are laid out: day 1, day 2, day 3. And so it's structured to be a 3-day-a-week program. And it also, you can incorporate a lot of things to beef it up if you want to, whether it is movies or audios or hands-on fun or books, or like it also coincides with Story of the World and the Usborne history and all the things. Like, if you look here, it's saying Story of the World, and it's telling you what chapters of Story of the World to do that go along with that day's reading assignment. It's amazing. Definitely, if you haven't heard of it, check out their website, print out the free samples and give it a try. But that's the family guide, and the family guide is pretty much like the instruction manual for how to navigate through all the different components. Now, I also got a coloring book because I have several kiddos that listen better when they can color at the same time. And so it's just simple drawings that they're able to color through. So I literally just make copies of this, and I have them out so that the kids can color while I'm reading. Now, this is the actual textbook, and it's Remember the Days, History for Junior Readers, 2nd edition. And this is, like I said, it does the cycles just like Story of the World, just like those other type of history curriculums. So it's got the 4 cycles, I want to say. And then so you can always go back and cycle through history again at a deeper level. So this is the textbook. What I usually do, or what I've been doing, is like I'll read the main part, and then I'll have my olders read the yellow parts and the blue parts and stuff like that to keep them engaged. And it's also not a lot of reading. It's not a lot of reading per day, but they do have an audio, which I love as well, because if something comes up and I have to work an extra day or whatever the situation is, I'm able to have whoever's watching my kiddos play that audio for them, and they don't necessarily have to read the history, or I can have my older ones just sit down and listen to history for that day. So, but this is the textbook, Remember the Days. And then I also got the timeline, because a lot of my kids like to see, sorry, it's raining. A lot of my kids like to see the overall view of things. And so I got the timeline, which I love the fact that it's not something that I have to like post big on my wall or something like that. And it's portable, and we can carry it to where we need to carry it. And if we need to do school on the go or whatever the situation is, or if we're doing school at a friend's house, we're able to carry it there, and we're on the bed. But you cut out the pictures and then you post it within the timeline that is up front. So that's the timeline. Super excited about this. And then I got the Cool History for Middles, and this is more for my older children, and these are the questions that go alongside the reading. And so I'm going to be doing this verbally, not like I don't expect them to write it in, if that makes sense. Like I'm gonna ask them these questions and we're gonna answer them together. So so it's questions from the reading. So it's like comprehension based off of what we read. So that is Cool History for Middles. And then I got the hands-on maps, and it's very similar to, I don't know if you've done Story of the World maps type of thing, where they give you instructions on what to do with the map on the bottom, and then you label it on top. But what I love about this is that it's colorful. You know what I mean? It grabs the kids' attention and it keeps them engaged and stuff like that. They're like, they open it up, they're like, it has color. They're used to the Story of the World one, which is black and white. So I'm like, yes, babe, we got the one with color. So that's the maps. And then the last thing that we got is the Cool History for Littles, which is the same thing as the one for middles, except it's less difficult questions. And so I will probably pick a couple of questions from here and pick a couple of questions from the Cool History for Middles when asking questions about what we read, so that the little ones can also keep up, and my younger middle she can navigate between the two. But that is one of the curriculums that I am so excited about, that I feel so blessed to have found, especially during such a busy season in our life, and during such a huge change and shift with going from being a stay-at-home mom that can do history 5 days a week, and and have it be a thorough history. I didn't want them to miss out, especially my middle schooler, to miss out on a rich history, because I didn't have time to do history 5 days a week with him. So one of the best aspects of this curriculum to me is that it is so rich, that it is so full of wisdom. And the other thing I was saying to my friend Megan is that it's so readable, like, and it's interesting. And it's not like, even though, yes, this is a textbook, it's not written like a textbook. Like, it's like engaging. You're like, oh my gosh, that happened. Wow, that happened. Like, I have never been a history person, and I'm reading through this and I'm like, I'm like more into it I'm like into it. Like I am all the way into it. So I had such a great experience so far. But like I said, I will be doing a full review once we've tried it for a little bit longer. But that is one of the curriculums that is helping me to be a working homeschool mom. So definitely, if you haven't heard of it and you're looking for a rich homeschool history curriculum that is not so like time consuming, I would definitely check it out. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will definitely leave a link to their website. And until next time, bye y'all.